What's up, guys? How goes it? How goes everybody's fantastic Wednesday? As I said in yesterday's filler upload, so yesterday was a weird day. Every morning when I drop off my kids, my thought process is, I'm gonna rush home real quick. And, actually I lied. My thought process isn't, I'm going to rush home real quick and do this. I stop and get coffee every morning at Dunkin' Donuts. Another shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. But I stop and get Dunkin' Donuts every morning, and then I give my wife a cup of coffee. And then I drive home and I think about what I'm going to talk about on the vlog and whatnot. But as I said yesterday, and I've been kind of hinting at that I'm trying to get back into it, I'm going to start streaming again soon. So I'm trying to find a way to where this YouTube doesn't feel rushed, because I want to continue doing this. I enjoy doing this. It's a short window for me to just say what's on my mind and talk about, random stuff. Sometimes I go off into rabbit holes and completely lose track of what I was talking about in the first place. But, so I figured, hey, it's a 15, 20-minute drive home, about 15 from where my wife works. That's plenty of time for me to talk about what I want to talk about, Plus, you guys, if nothing else, you might be able to get to see some of my my road rage, So while I was sitting in my kid's school parking lot this morning, and I tweeted about this earlier, but I watched Officer Brown, and he's the oldest active duty police officer in the United States. I think he's 92. But he still comes out there every single day, Monday through Friday. I think this year he's taken like one day off a week or whatever. But he's out there almost every single day, Monday through Friday, doing crosswalk in the morning and in the afternoons for the kids, man. It's a huge role because they go to school on a pretty busy street, And every once in a while he'll throw up the stop sign, and a car will, they won't stop where he wants them to stop, and he will lose his shit on them. And I love it. Like, imagine watching a 92-year-old Southern man, right? Just getting in some teenager's ass that tried to run a stop sign. It's everything you dream of. Man, I love it. I really do. And this morning, man, I'm sitting there, and they don't let the kids in, or they don't let the kids out of the cars. Like, if we pull up early, they don't let the kids out of the cars until at least 7:30. So I'm sitting there at about 7:35, and I can't back out because there's cars. So I'm just sitting there, like, scrolling through, like, news feeds and whatnot, and I look up just in time to see the crosswalk lady that's inside the school parking lot, because the crosswalk, Officer Brown is outside, like, in the road. And then there's another crosswalk lady that's inside the school that does the whole drop-off thing. And she stopped this car and waved them down and everything. And the car stopped, and she's like, what? I wasn't doing anything wrong. And she's like, she goes and reaches in front, and it's a Jeep. And in between the two headlights in the front, she pulls up the 409 spray bottle, and both of them just start busting out laughing. It was kind of contagious. I started laughing. And, and then the lady that does the crosswalk, she looked at me because she saw me laughing, and she's like, that there's just a face of like, why was that lady like so upset that I was stopping her, And it was pretty funny. I had a good morning this morning. But so I told you I was reading news articles, right? And came across this news article. I didn't read the whole article, but basically, I just read the title of it, to be honest with you. I read a little bit of the story. But this guy that's 69 years old, and he has a lawsuit out against the government trying to change his legal age from 69 to 49. And he said, because he might be 69, but he feels 49. And he said if men can change their gender to women and women can change their gender to Apache attack helicopter and a helicopter can be called an airplane, he said he should be allowed to be called 49. And it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to disagree with that logic if you think about it, right? I understand and I support really, like, you know, whatever your sexuality is. I can't say that I'm on board with the whole you are what you say you are, not what you seem to be. I'm not quite on board with that, you know, but to each their own. I'm not saying, you know, that I won't respect your wishes as long as it don't impede mine, you know. But it's kind of hard to argue with that logic because the dude brings up a great point, right? That if you're born something, yes, you can change who you are. You know, you can change, like, what people call you. You know, you can make them call you ma'am or whatever. But to me, like, if you're born with male parts, you're a male. You might not be a man. You can be a woman, but you are a male. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's a edgy subject because I told y'all I don't like to talk about religion and politics and stuff, and I feel like that's a political discussion. But back to that dude that's 69 and says he should be called 49, man. If you can legally change from man to woman, I think you should be allowed to change to whatever age you want, as long as it doesn't violate any laws. What's it going to hurt for people to say he's 49, you know? Now, if you're 19 and suing because you want to be 21 so you can drink legally, that could be a loophole, right? Because think about that. Like, if you're in one of those states where I think they've legalized marijuana, but you have to be 20, maybe it's 21, whatever. I thought it was 25. But now I think about it, it sounds weird, but I think it's 21. But if you're in one of those states and you're 15, 16 years old, you know, and you're in a state like California that supports that whole you can be whatever you want to be thing, what's to stop you from being 15 and saying you're 21 so you can go legally get a driver's license and, you know, legally drink alcohol and legally smoke pot and legally get a discount in your car insurance? That's what it is, 25 for car insurance. If you guys didn't know that, you get a discount at 25 on your car insurance. Some states it's not 20, it's not only 25. Some states, if you're married, you get that 25 and under discount already. So, little life hack right there. Just go get married, you get to save on car insurance. And then not save on anything else for the rest of your life. But, yeah, man. I thought it was an interesting story, and I know it's probably been talked about before. But what's to stop, like, if we can legally change what we associate as, or who we associate, yeah, I think I said that right, who we want everybody to see us as, right? I'm a man with a beard, but if I put some eyeliner on and tell people I'm a woman, they got to call me a woman. What's to stop me from telling people, you know, I might have been born in 1986, but I'm actually only 21. You know, what's to stop that from falling under the same clause? And I don't want anybody to think that I'm saying this in any prejudiced manner. I really am, I'm very open-minded about this whole subject. So if you guys got some intelligent input, please, please put it down in the comment. If you got an ignorant comment like, oh, you're an idiot, just fucking go to another page and type it in. But yeah, I'm all about being educated. So I mean, if you're not, you know, an ignorant, prejudiced person yourself that thinks anybody who thinks differently than you is wrong, you know, if you're that person, go somewhere else. But if you can educate me on something that, you know, you think that I'm ignorant on, because I know I'm ignorant on a lot of things, please feel free to do so, man. If you agree, you know, you think it's an interesting loophole, what other loopholes? That could be the question of the day. What other loopholes? If there's a gender loophole, and I'm kind of talking right now about maybe an age loophole where you can change your age from 16 to 21 and legally drink and do whatever you want to do, Or what's to stop me, right? What's to stop me at 32 years old? I'm about to be 32. I keep telling everybody I'm 32. What's to stop me at 32 years old from claiming to be a senior citizen? Are there laws against it? Can I fight those laws? Can I make some signs and go protest outside my city hall? What's the I don't know. Like, it's a weird, god damn it, man, why y'all stopping? But it's a weird, subject if you think about it. Like, what's to stop you from changing anything that gives you a benefit? And I know that 99.9% repeating, people that are born one gender and change it to another. I say change, again, I don't want to be prejudiced here. I know some of you feel like you're born with a penis but you're a woman, or vice versa. So where's that line stop on what you're allowed to change and what you're not allowed to change, I don't understand why. If being gay is socially acceptable now, I don't know. Like I said, guys, I'm ignorant on the whole subject. I don't want to say anything that seems like. I mean, you guys know I don't care about offending people, but I don't want people to look at me as this fucking a prejudiced person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not prejudiced. I'm open-minded to anything, but I truly don't understand the limits of legally changing who you are. I think if you're born one way, and I can understand it from a cosmetic standpoint, right? A cosmetic standpoint, people have nose jobs and ear jobs all the time, so I can understand, changing one sex organ to another cosmetically. But to do it in order to legally change what gender you are, I don't understand that. Like I said, I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was an interesting subject, and I wanted to talk about it. But I'm going to go ahead and drink my Dunkin' Donuts and finish my drive home. I'm a couple minutes away from home, so I'll upload this video. And then I'll start discussing in my Discord when I'm going to start streaming here soon. And I would like to stream tonight. If you guys are interested, I'll be at twitch.tv/BSphonics, and Phonics is spelled Phonix. So BSphonics86. That's my Twitch channel. I'll be over there streaming tonight. If you guys want to come over there and debate whatever I discuss in these YouTube channels, man, please feel free. I pride myself not on my gameplay, but on my ability to entertain an audience. And entertain an audience isn't always about laughing and smiling. Sometimes it's about giving advice. Sometimes it's about being there to help people. Sometimes it is about laughing and smiling, man. I try to make a joke about a lot of things. If you come in there with a serious problem and I make a joke about it, send me a private message, man. Hey, no, I'm being serious. This is a serious problem going on in my life. And I will legit change, the direction of, the subject. And we can have an intelligent comment, or an intelligent conversation about whatever's bothering you, man. I'm not against that. The way I've always dealt with stress and problems in my life is through comedy, is through joking. So if that helps you out, come to my channel, man. And we'll laugh and joke and discuss whatever. Again, there's two things that obviously you won't get away with hate speech. Like, you drop hate speech on anything that I do, and I'm just going to delete it, report it. I don't deal with hate speech of any kind. I appreciate good jokes, but it has to be in the correct audience, right? So, like, if I'm a man making jokes about a woman, I have to know that my female audience knows that I'm not serious about hatred towards women. That I don't, like, I have a daughter, right? And I tell my daughter every single time she goes, I can't. I tell her she is more than capable of doing anything she puts her mind to. The only thing she can't do are the things she doesn't try and put effort towards. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter is faster. She's a middle child. She has an older brother and a younger brother. And my daughter can do anything that my boys can do as long as she tries. That's a true comment. And I feel the same way about anybody else out there in the world, man. There's nothing that's going to hold you back other than you. You are the only thing that's going to hold you back. Okay? So that's a little bit off subject, but yeah, come over, we'll laugh, we'll joke, we'll have a good time, we'll have some serious conversations that need to be, but no hate speech. I don't discuss politics on stream. I don't discuss religion on stream. If I do, my mod of the month, Black Balloon Parade, she's generally pretty good about reminding me that I don't do that stuff. But yeah, guys, we'll go ahead and I'm gonna stream tonight. Times I'll post on Twitch and Discord, because one of my kids has a doctor's appointment today, and then one of my kids has a speech that he's giving to the school board tomorrow, which is awesome. Like, he's nominated. Hey. He's nominated for being a top 5 student in the school with programming, not necessarily his grades, even though he did just make honor roll. But he's one of the top programmers in his school. He's in the 5th grade. So he's going to do a demonstration of one of the scripts that he wrote in his programming. And then on top of that, he gets to discuss, like, the future of the program to the school board, so they can discuss whether they stay with it or, switch on. But yeah, so those 2 timelines are during the day, so I won't be able to stream during the day, but I'm going to start streaming. So today I will stream, and it'll be in the evening. And we'll stream some League of Legends, as long as League of Legends isn't too tilting. Actually, you know what? Even if it is tilting, ranked season's over. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to get tilted tonight. We're going to play some video games. Maybe have a few beers. Who knows? But, yeah, I'm pulling up into my yard right now, guys. So I'll upload this video. I'll drop all my links, as I always do, down in my description. And if you guys have any comments about today's video, man, or, you're excited about me starting streaming, or, whatever you guys want to talk about, man, just drop it in the comments, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, or later tonight if you're on my stream. Until then, though, Arabadurchi.